it results me 3 because it's not a case sensitive here. If I type st in smaller case, even though it will result me 3. So, so basically search is a non-case sensitive function and find is a case sensitive function. So we will go for the other function here, which is replace function. So I'm going to insert one more column here for our replace to see how does replace function works and or when to use a replace function. So the word itself says we want to replace it. So I'm going to type replace and I'm going to select the old text. Old text is like east and it is asking me start number from where I want to replace. Like I want to replace the first two characters of east with WE 1 comma number of characters. Starting number is 1 till where number of characters which is 2 EA. So the two characters with a new text is WE. So I get an output of west. So we use replace function to replace if we know starting a number of characters where we want to replace it with a new character, which is in our case I want to replace B2 cell starting from 1 to 2 number of characters with WE. Let's see what happens if I drag the function till the bottom. See, when you see here, it is replacing CE with WE, and the rest is ENTRAL, which is like we can see as ventral, and it is replacing. You're not finding much difference here because it is replacing the first two characters with the same. It is replacing with W with the WE. So we use replace function to replace if you know starting position and number of characters with a new text. So replace function is completed and we'll see substitute. Substitute function. When do we use substitute? If you want to substitute any character from a cell. Substitute text. Like text I want to text is nothing but our the one which is from where we want to substitute it. Text is and I want to substitute what is our old text st and it is new text. I want to like I'll just flip the character like ts. Text should be in within double inverted quotes, so ts, and as you can see instant number is in square brackets, so I will just ignore it because it's an optional. So I want to replace every st instant in the cell with ts. See, if you see here it's a EAST and I am replacing the last two. It's not like last two, I am replacing every instant of ST with TS, so which becomes our EATS. It's see there is no change in central because it doesn't find any ST in central, so it remains the same. When you see west, when you see west here in this sixth row, and our output shows as west because it is replacing ST with TS. So substitute we use for replacing some text with a new text. So trim function. Trim function. When do we use trim function? If you want to remove extra trailing spaces, like you know, I'll just type here. I'll just make this as some spaces here, and at the end also I'll give some spaces. See, there are our replace function got changed because we have replaced first character with WE. So because there are spaces at starting, it is replacing first two spaces with WE. What does trim function do? It will remove the extra spaces. See, as you can see, it is showing as remove all spaces from a text string except for single spaces between words. So if I select east and I close it, it will remove all the extra spaces from the cell. And if you want to check, because you can't see the much difference between region and the trim cell, I'll just change the cell of replace with the new cell. I'll just drag this east here, east to the new east here. See, now you can see has again west. Earlier you have seen there is a there was output of WE space and east, and it now it shows us west because it is removing extra spaces from east, like from this region column which was space 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 east, and it is just replacing extra spaces with null, I mean with nothing. So we got like east, and here is our output west here. So trim condition. So let us see the other function, index. Index function. Index function is you want to retrieve some data from a table, or you can from a selected range. Like if I wanted to I'll show you single column index, and for that I need to select a range which is if you want to let's go for REP column, C column, and I want to index is nothing but which column you want in the output. If I select C to C, and if I type 1, I'll get as header here C1, because in C column the first cell is REP, and if I type 2, I'll get the second value in C column, which is Jones. Similarly, if I type 3, I will get KIVELL, Kaivel. So we use index column. Let's see multiple. Let's index from a table. We have seen in earlier within a single range. Single range has in it can be a row or a column. So let's say in the table array. Let us take this table, and I want to index from row number. It is asking me a row number. You can see it is asking a row number. Row number is nothing but from which row you want to take it. Let's just say I want to take it from 4th, and which column, 4 to like I will say 4, 4. Let's see what results we get. I get index as pencil, because because let's go from here. Let's go to fourth row, because I have mentioned and 4th row and 4th column. Let's go for 4th row. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th row is this one, and from here again 4th column. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can see our output is pencil. What happens if I type 5? I get 36y. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and from here 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 36. This is how index works. So let us discuss the other function now. Match. Match function will return the cell number. Like, see, I want to find this Kaivel. Sorry for my pronunciation. From C column. For that, I will use match function, and lookup value is my I2 cell. Lookup array is C to C, comma, match is exact match, which is 0. So it tells me this value is stored in 3rd cell in this column. See, you can check 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Match function returns the cell number cell number, yeah.